To remember their history, to commemorate those who were lost, the Zong Museum in Johannesburg is a memorial for all South Africans. And yet, the Second World War was deeply divisive here.
Inclusion of South Africa in the war wasn't universally accepted in this country. There were many people, predominantly of Afrikaner descent, who were opposed to this country's involvement in the war. For that reason, it was decided that only volunteers from this country would be used to serve against the German and Italian forces.
St. Clair has been curator here for over 25 years. One of his major concerns is how veterans in South Africa rarely receive the recognition they deserve.
In countries such as the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, the United States, veterans are held in very high respect. If a veteran gets on a bus, for instance, they do not pay. And people normally stand up when war veterans are in their presence. In this country, and it's because of political reasons, war veterans are not held in very high esteem. And we at the museum here, we go to great lengths to try and get that message out there, that people should respect war veterans.
One of the biggest controversies stems from South Africa's history of racial discrimination before 1994. The government during the war would only give weapons to white people. So other South Africans could enlist, but they were not allowed to fight. Their contribution, though, was no less critical.
Something like 300,000 South Africans took part in the Second World War. I would say about 80 to 100,000 blacks. A lot of black involvement was second-hand, as it were. They now were pulled into the industries and things like that. So that was also important.
South Africa was a major ally to China, helping with all kinds of necessities.